Hi guys, and Rundo here, and it's time for my swap update. Well, most of these are swaps, and there's only two titles, one VHS and one DVD, which aren't swaps, but are from who.net auction site. And first up, I will show that VHS. And this is actually for the priciest VHS for me for a long time. I pay for 13 euros of this, but this is an old original Finnish rental tape of Ruggero Deodato's The Last Cannibal World. In its original clamshell case. This is new movie video release. I'm really excited to get this one to my collection. This is old 18 rated video version, but like in the days in the 80s, it was also very common that distributors also cut their movies, and I've read that the distributor has cut the most gruesome gore scenes from this version. But this was definitely the most violent of the cannibal movies released in Finland in the 80s, because yeah, we also had Ruggero Deodato's Cannibal Holocaust, but that version was cut over 10 minutes, so you really can count on that. And then the Man from Deep River that we also had on VHS, and that was also cut, or was it uncut? Or was there maybe two releases, one uncut and another cut? Not sure for this. But I've read that comparing those cannibal movies, this is the most gruesome which was released here in Finland. And for example, Cannibal Ferox was banned here. It didn't had it on VHS at all. So I was really happy to get this release. Haven't checked this out yet, but I can say that maybe from now on I'm not going to spend this much for VHS, and like I said, I'm going to drop off buying VHS movies. There's only that Freddy's Nightmare series and the first Nightmare on Elm Street, which I'm interested to find and get in my collection on a VHS format. And maybe I can do a couple of swaps now and then, but let's get on with it. And let's see, yes, all of these four are swaps from my YouTube buddy Wakage37. First is Flowers in the Attic. I really like this movie. I've checked this out several times over the years. There is just something. This is not a gory movie at all, but I just love this movie. Then there is Lucio Fulci's Black Cat. This is just a cover scan of Enter Video release. And there's also a cover scan, black and white cover scan of Video Express release. It is like this. And the tape is original Video Express tape of Fulci's Black Cat. And I remember when I first saw this, it was a cheap Swedish DVD, and at first time I didn't like this movie at all, but now when I watch it again, I kinda liked it very much more, and it's a good movie. Then this I just received today, and I changed the box for this. It's Linda Blair in The Chilling, or actually Wakage37 told me that she isn't that much in this film, or isn't the main character, because there's also Dan Haggerty, who's maybe the lead here. But remember seeing this at a rental store in the early 90s, but never rented it, but now I can see it. And next one, for a long time I've also wanted to see this movie, The Exorcist ripoff starring Paul Nashi, Exorcism. And I have to say, boy, this was crap. Only good thing in this movie is Paul Nashi as a priest, and not even a few pair of titties didn't save this movie at all. Boy, this was shit. And I am really amazed that I didn't use fast forward button not even once. So I sit through all this shit, and that exercising sequence at the end of the movie, ugh. And that I can definitely say that I will never going to watch this again. Once is enough. So that's for that. And then the DVDs. And I guess first up I show the one which isn't a swap. I bought it from Huda.net for €5. And it is the UK edition of Reanimator. I love this cover art more than the one used in Finnish 2-disc edition. This is a bit of a different. I love this more. And that dude had also a UK edition of Dawn of the Dead with that poster art used in release in America, I guess. And I also really wanted to get that, and it was also €5. And this is a really good condition, the DVD, no scratches and anything, and just €5. And I have to later check, do he still have that Dawn of the Dead edition, because I want to get it. And because in that DVD there is an exclusive documentary which wasn't released in any of the Dawn of the Dead DVD releases here in Finland. I think it's a UK exclusive. Okay, and yep, rest of these are swaps. And they are swaps from Buy the Store, which I go today. First up, Ironclad. Then, and I was really happy to get this on DVD. Also starring Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne in small roles. Trick or Treat from 1986. I had this taped on TV, but I put that tape in the garbage. It was too worn out, but I was happy to get this DVD. And then for Jean-Claude Van Damme movies to my collection, Sudden Death, UK DVD, and The Quest. This would be a really good addition to my censored beard recognition series, because in UK this is 18 rated, here this was rated 16 and it was cut. And if I remember right, this movie was only rated PG-13 in America, so I'm confused. Then The Order. And then Inferno. I have just seen this once and I was glad to get this back on DVD. And I remember that when I see this first time I didn't like it that much. I hope I liked it more for a second time. I think this also had another name. I don't know, was it the Desert Heat or something. Then Chuck Norris movie Hero and Terror. And then a regular 1-disc edition of Scarface, UK DVD. Then Blade 2, 2-disc edition. And this I lent from one of my friends last year, and I really liked it, and I then decided I have to get this on my collection, but I've been waiting to get this cheap or found it through swap, and today I found it finally. Winter's Bone. Really, really awesome movie. Jennifer Lawrence really does a really great performance in this movie, and all the other actors as well. Really great movie. And last three are reality series. Filming Finnish firemen in action, Pelastajat, first season. Pelastajat season 2. And Pelastajat Espoo season 3. Okay, thanks guys, this was my mostly swaps update, and I wish you all have a great new week. Bye.